begins here at AM 1050 KCAA.
Coming up next, Sin Censura, the Three Guys Rant.
You're ready for the pain and feel completely dirty when you're done. Arvin, are you ready for blast off?
I told you not to eat Indian food, man.
I already blasted off. Prematurely.
We are
The Three Guys Rant.
Arvin, Mike, and Phil.
I already feel dirty. Call us at 855-693-GUYS.
And if you didn't understand that, let me turn it to English, because that was Puerto Rican. You are listening to the Three Guys Rant. 855-69-3-GUYS. That's 693-4897.
693?
I love me some pizza.
All right, welcome back to another episode of the Three Guys Rant from beautiful Los Angeles with Arvin, Mike, and Phil. Make sure to call in at 855-693-GUYS. Again, 855-693-GUYS.
If it's on radio, is it an episode? Is it an edition?
You know what, man?
Is it a
For once,
show?
we're on the same page. I wanted to know, how the hell is this an episode?
Right.
What kind of telenovela are we playing here that this is an episode?
A rantisode, then. A rantisode.
This is las tres comadres.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I'm sorry. Is who are you talking about? Because I'm not in that category.
O las dos chiches y un camino. Anyways. So...
You know what? I'm so glad you said that because I thought you were going somewhere completely different with that one. You know, we have a screener now that I'm sure his fingers already on the button because apparently we stressed out the last one so much.
The screener is listening to this,
right,
and saying as long as they allow the mentally challenged one to keep speaking,
right,
there's nothing to fear.
I'm sorry,
with his finger on the button. On the button.
He cannot censor you because it'd be against the ADA.
Brother,
Who
the
hell is
African Americans don't even want you because they say that's not even Ebonics. When I told my nephew, "Do you speak Ebonics?" He says, "I don't speak bunny." Okay, that's Arvin over there.
So you want to go on? The screener is sitting on his finger and doing what?
The screener is sitting on his finger, waiting for the button.
Is that what I said?
That's what you said, and the screener is, and he's flipping you off in the air for sure.
You know what? No
Don
wonder
Julian,
quiet.
if you're sitting on the button, feel free to mute Arvin. No problem. All right, let's get into this. It's been an interesting week, and you guys know how I feel about all the Facebook degenerates who spend 17 hours a day on there. I got to tell you, I don't know if you guys are, I know Arvin didn't read. I'm sorry, Mike. I don't know if you read over the weekend.
Whoa! Don't assume, man.
The big hoopla and uproar because Facebook released some information that said all the losers that spend 18 hours a day on Facebook were studied in some fashion.
Right.
I think the number was 17,000. I know exactly what you're talking about. Huh?
So apparently you don't know exactly what I'm talking about because this was 700,000.
I read the headline.
They conducted an experiment on some of their users.
Losers, like you.
See losers? I see dollar
Losers,
signs,
users.
but whatever.
Well, the funny part is what amazes me is the uproar and the people who are losing their mind. And I'm assuming with the thousands of fans we have, or the millions, according to Arvin, are going to Facebook right now trying to tell me to go F myself. Losers. But
What's wrong with that?
What's funny is...
Talking about something completely different. Never mind.
is apparently of the 700,000 people or 690,000 they messed with, they determined that if they showed you non-uplifting news, whatever they showed you, you didn't post a happy thought. And if they showed you uplifting news in your feed, you posted a happy thought.
See, but here's where I think it's funny. From what I read, it said, let's say you, Mr. Phil, are out there saying, "Oh, life sucks. I just got fired. I'm gonna go home and open up a bottle of wine." My reply would be, "You know what, Phil? It's gonna be okay. Tomorrow's another day. You'll find another job." Under your posting, but when I went back to my own page, you know what? Phil is right. Life does suck. So it's kind of on both sides of the fence.
No, let me help you as to why it's not. Okay.
Oh, please help me.
Well, but hold on. Weren't they altering some of the postings to?
Not to the best of my knowledge. I read through
that's what the biggest hoopla.
No.
They were altering some of the postings.
I hadn't heard that.
To manipulate people's emotions.
I read they were altering the news feeds.
Right,
Okay.
right. That's what I heard.
Not the postings.
Okay.
The news feeds.
Right.
Now, if there was a more, Arvin's favorite word of the day, nefarious use of this interactive technology, I was not aware.
How do you spell that?
Where I'm going with it is why it's not both sides of the fence. First of all, I don't post. I'm not one of those. I'm not a poster. I think 99.
You're not a poster. You're the size of a building.
You don't fit on a poster.
Okay,
But
be that as it may, 99.9% of the posts that I do view when I'm on there, because I go on about every 6 weeks,
have to do with the that Canadian with
it's
the new best friend in the world.
Nonsense. How you people have time? The other day I went on Sunday. I went on a Sunday because a friend was visiting from Hawaii. She said, I needed to leave you a message. I wanted to see if you'd check it. So just for the hell of it, I thought, let me see how far down it is. And I mean no exaggeration. She must have been 47 postings down. And the top 47 postings were done by 3 people.
On her own page?
Mine, my timeline.
Okay.
Whatever, that's stupid.
that's how far down she was. I'm about mid-thigh.
Yeah. Arvin's
Is
up
that
your thigh.
usually how low you go?
Okay. 3 people had done 47 postings after her.
You know what?
What I'm amazed by is people are upset that Facebook jacked with them. But only because I had read the news about Facebook, I kind of wanted to read what these morons put on my page. You know what? Facebook didn't do a good enough job of depressing these people.
Can we say some names?
No.
So,
But you
so
know, wait,
what I'm hearing is, if you're a friend of Phil on
Unfriend
Facebook,
me.
you're a moron.
Unfriend me.
But you know what? That brings it's funny
Take
to bring
me
that
off the
because
wall.
that actually brings me up to a very interesting. This goes back probably about a year ago. I did
Oh,
a
here
post.
we go.
No, but I
Folks,
did
we
a post.
apologize for the following.
Hey,
30
can I get through it?
seconds of BS, but that's how we roll.
About a year ago, everybody was complaining how everybody's in everybody's business. I almost said something in Spanish when I had home. Damn it, censor.
Well, Julian's got the button, baby.
But I put something along the lines, look, if you don't want people in your business, stay the hell off of Facebook. And that thing lit up with all kinds of negative comments of what I should do with myself and where I should go.
All you
and-
people should
or
post again, please
just
tell
don't
Evan.
post your business on Facebook.
Or your views or your thoughts or
You know-
anything else that you don't want anyone else to comment about.
I mean, I go on Facebook every once in a while.
Hey, whoa.
Hold on.
You're
No,
a
I go on
sociopath.
Facebook. No,
we
I go
know.
on
We've
Facebook.
seen your postings.
No, me
You
late
have a
at night
posting-
before I go to
You
bed.
have a posting like every 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, right.
Hold on.
Anyways,
Hold on. Let's segue real
Alan,
quick.
can you bring up his Facebook page?
Before we come back to Mike's talking about his, because in the next segment, we're going to pick
Look at
it
that.
up.
You just blew up
hear
the
that?
computer. He went on your page. And that's how many
But
posts
Mike, okay, and it's funny that Mike segued into himself, but we're going to talk about Adam Richmond in the
How
next
often do you
segment.
segue into yourself?
But where I'm going with it is, you're a sociopath. I mean, if you were Adam Richmond,
but that's in life, in Facebook, and that's everywhere I go.
but see, again,
Facebook has nothing to do with
but
it.
see, the stuff you put on there, I mean, Arvin and I have called you at midnight and said, Mijo, who hurt you? What happened?
But you know what? That's where I go to for a good laugh.
But
I'm like, you know what? He's
But I'm
speaking
saying
to my heart.
that's what I respond to. With other friends, and mainly I'm interacting with my Marine friends. Whatever, we
I'm
go
going to
on
call
each other. and
BS
that-
again because
kind
I've
of
read your postings.
Yeah, but I don't. It's not like I put anything. I don't put anything about family. If I got in a fight with the wife, or if I don't put anything that if it's personal, you don't see anything personal on me there.
Fair enough. You do
You
not
know,
put anything
I-
personal. Nobody knows anything
That's
about
our
you.
business.
Wait,
Nobody knows anything about you except that the entire GOP should kill themselves.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone in Congress should swallow cyanide. Everyone who's not a Marine should move out of the country.
That's right.
And if you're reading this, go after yourself.
Yes.
Right.
I mean, Mike has 4 rules. If Mike was a country, his constitution would be 4 lines.
You know what's that famous catchphrase we use for Mikey? Doing 2 things at once is too much. So he got trained to shoot and kill at the same time.
You know what? It's one of those
we
things.
got
If you get
somebody on line
offended
one.
by any of that nonsense, you know what? You're a bitch.
Wow. There went the button.
Caller, are you there?
And yes, Mike does post every 2.5 minutes.
Who's this?
Oh, we have.
Is this our
It's a
stalker?
narcissist, somebody who follows you and just happens to read every posting that you put on there.
Oh, you must be my stalker. Hold on, we
Okay,
gotta trace this
I'm
call.
sorry, caller. If you have time to read every one of Mike's calls, you're one of the ones I'm saying about is a sicko with Facebook.
That's right.
Thanks for calling in. We're going to a break. We'll be right back.
Little.
Are you watching the game at home? Why? Come watch it at Mambo Grill, the hottest spot in Downey. You'll have good food, drinks, and a great time at a low price. We have the coldest beer in our sports bar, where you can enjoy the game on any of our huge flat screen TVs. And when your home team wins, you get 25% off anything in Mambo Grill. We're on Downey Avenue, 1 block north of Firestone, or visit us on the web. Mambo Grill, love at first bite.
Do we have your attention? When it comes to tequila, 2 things matter: heart and passion. Never compromising integrity for mass production. Number 1 Tequila delivers the goods. Taste the heart and passion of Mexico in every bottle. We make it right. We make it fun. Superior Tequila. There's only number 1. There's only number 1. There's only number 1.
Looking for some swag? Make sure to check out monsterclothing.com. They got everything from V-necks, t-shirts, hoodies, baby dolls. And remember, custom orders are always welcome, and much more. They're just not on the site yet. www.monsterclothingco.com or call them at 888-49-MONSTER. 888-49-MONSTER. Hablamos español. Doo-doo-doo!
KCAA Radio, Loma Linda, where no listener is ever left behind.
This is Becca Bateau. When I'm not reading 50 Shades of Grey and driving men crazy, I spend my time dreaming about the 3 guys rant: Arvin, Mike, and Phil. Yeah, right.
Streaming live from Los Angeles and worldwide, the 3 Guys Rant with Arvin, Mike, and Phil. Check out our website at www.the3guysrant.com. The 3 Guys Rant starts now.
All right, we're back from the break. This is the 3 Guys Rant. We are here in studio arguing about Facebook. I never post. Arvin stopped posting, and Mike can't stop posting.
You know what? That's it. I'm just gonna move over to MySpace again.
Yeah, you and Tom, go ahead and hang out over there, Max.
So what's funny is, so it was a perfect segue on the other one. I know we talked about Facebook supposedly manipulating people and putting the articles, but where I was going with it is that how these people are all bothered because Facebook put unhappy news feeds, which caused them to write unhappy posts. And
now, did any of them commit suicide?
Not that we're aware of.
Yeah, that sucks.
Okay, well, but we'll see. But it's funny you say that because Adam Richmond, forgive me, one of my favorite human beings on the planet.
Where do we know him from?
Man versus Food, baby.
One of the best shows out
One of
there.
the greatest shows ever put on
most
television.
of the time, man won.
That's right.
Is there a ratio or account? Look at that. That's delicious.
So,
Adam Richmond, your meat is the best.
for those of you that are wondering what we're looking at, you should be streaming live. You can go to iRantRadio.com or
The3guysrant.com, or you can even call in at 855-69-3guys.
Thank you, Deep Voice. So, what's funny is, over the weekend, Adam got into I don't know, what the hell do you call it these days, though? It's not even a shouting match or an argument.
Was it on the Twitter one?
No, this was Instagram.
This was Instagram of all things. So apparently, he put a picture of himself up, and the guy's lost 70 pounds.
Because if it's on Twitter, it's a twatterment.
So what the hell's an Instagram argument?
Instrument.
Okay. Button guy?
Please tell
Don
me.
Julian?
Please.
Do me a favor. Cut off Mike next.
What? Please tell me your education comes from your country of Puerto Rico.
Really?
Top-notch education.
With your English skills, you're making fun of him? At least he's an immigrant.
You know what? Like I told you earlier.
Hey.
I'm
an American citizen, baby.
Hey, bro.
Okay?
Just because you're born on the 4th of July,
you
you were born on a third world country
citizen.
island. I digress. Let's get back to Adam Richmond. So over the weekend...
Is that the tennis player?
Who?
Digress?
Andre Agassi?
That's him.
Anyway, Adam Richmond got into an argument with somebody online. He posted some pictures of himself.
Here's the picture, and there's the actual statement that started the.
I guess he used a word called "sensation,"
which I think is a phenomenal word.
I thought it was funny, but apparently
that should be the 2014 word of the year.
Apparently, that word is used quite a bit on the anorexic and bulimia blogs and.
Sensation?
Sensation, because I guess a lot.
There's the woman he got into it with.
So they call an Arvin. What's your thing? They call it what are the Annas? I think it's Anna's for anorexics. There's an Anna site. So there's a whole movement of people trying to stop these people.
So let me get this straight. If you have
Mikey.
anorexia, or bulimia, or any of those eating disorders, which are serious, okay, and life-threatening, but you give them stupid names, Anna's and Sensation, and we're supposed to take you seriously? Shut the hell up.
Okay, hold on.
Okay?
Hold on. Hey. You're yelling at the wrong person here. Where I'm going with it is the stuff that we get away with on a daily basis, and even some of the stuff that Don Julian's not buttoning us for right now. Adam lost it. He went off on this chick.
But again, I'm sure it wasn't immediate, and I'm sure she had been going back and
I
forth.
learned a new term over the weekend because since I'm not big on texting and stuff like that, I know what LOL is. Right. I know what, LAM, what is it, LMAO?
LMFAO.
That one, and then there's what is
That's
it? Rolling
the
on the
band
floor, ROF, WMPA. Rolling on the floor with my pants off or something.
WTF.
Okay. Well,
DTF.
he put out a new one.
And then...
Dilligaff.
What?
Dilligaff.
Dilligaff.
DILLIGAF.
What about FTP? Like George Lopez.
Okay, anyway, he put out Dilligaff.
Dilligaff. What does it mean?
Does it look like I give a... Okay, so... And it only got worse, apparently.
Dilligaff.
He put,
Let me write this down. I'm going to have to use this one. Dilligaff.
So give
That'd
me
be a great
an effing
t-shirt.
break. He wrote
That
to
would
one
be.
user. Another one, he puts, if someone acts like a C word, I'll call them one. It's not misogynist. It's calling it spade to spade. So
What does sex have to do with the going back and forth?
I'm assuming from the article that some writers or people were posting that you're acting like an arrogant male.
Because he lost weight and he's proud of it?
Well,
I know.
So
he put in the work.
Hold on. This is why I laughed.
That
because,
woman
hold on.
should go outside, be tranquilized,
No.
and
Here,
put her
here.
out of her misery.
So then I guess he put to another, he wrote, seriously, grab a razor blade, draw a bath. I doubt anyone will miss you. Oh,
beautiful.
Eat a bag of rhymes with fit, dummy. He wrote a third. No apology is coming. Only F up, it seems, was your dad's choice to go without a condom.
I gotta say, I'm sorry, but without the explicitives, it's a little hard trying to figure out what you're trying to say.
Now, hold on. He had a
Here
show.
we go. So we can't say what's on there, but anybody looking at the video or streaming live, again, www.
But here's where I'm going with this, and this is mainly for Mike, because Food Network pulled his new show that was supposed to start this week.
There is no proof that is why they pulled it.
Yeah, that's real convenient.
That's what I'm saying, and that's what I'm sticking to.
You know what? But that's BS, man. Because if you apparently she was following him on Instagram or somebody, so she chose to read what he posts. So all of a sudden, because she decides she's going to follow him and she doesn't agree with what he posts, he can, in theory, maybe lose his show or whatever. That's BS, man.
I'm gonna say,
you know what? Screw her
haters
and
are
screw
gonna
Food
hate.
Network.
Haters are gonna hate. I'm with Mikey on this one.
Well, again, I bring it up.
I think it's jealousy because she's still one big fat heifer, and he's lost almost 100 pounds.
Right. It's BS. It's just like when they pulled, what was the guy from Duck Dynasty, Phil? Or what, Cy, whatever the hell his name is.
One of the
redneck.
dudes. Oh, okay. Yeah, there it was.
The redneck on the show.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know which one of our descriptions is better.
You know, I didn't agree with them pulling him. Why? He expressed his views. That's his right. Leave him alone.
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily agree with what he said, but I think that's his
but there's
view.
a difference, though. Okay, that's a good one, because that came up over the weekend also. He expressed his views because he has religious beliefs. Like him, don't like him, agree with him, don't agree with him. The issue here, though, is it wasn't like Adam said, I chose to be skinny, I'm sorry you're fat. No, he said, take a razor blade and draw a bath.
Okay,
so
but I'm sure there was at least a good 20 back and forths before
I agree
that
with you. So what I'm asking is, if anybody's out there wants to call in, is that because, like I tell you, what some of the stuff Mike puts on his pages, he lives by 4 rules.
What Mike puts on his page brings a tear to my eye.
Tear of joy.
In a good way.
Adam, again, we don't know that officially. You're right. Thank you, Arvin, for clarifying that. We don't know that his show was stalled or pulled because of what happened.
I'm going to go out on a limb. That mother effer lost the show because of what he put on Instagram.
Okay, number one, if you go out on a limb, it's no longer a limb.
Because it broke off the tree.
and number two, if Food Network did that, I'm going to boycott them, man. That's it.
Let me guess, you're going to stop eating?
Oh, don't go crazy, man.
But you see, what I'm one, but and we've talked about this before. This goes back to the Donald Sterling. This goes back. What you do in your Mike's always had the biggest issue with this one. I don't have as big of an issue as Mike does. But Mike says what you do in your personal life.
My issue is bigger than Mike's.
Sure. We'll be
You're
back
listening to
after the
Three
break.
Guys Rant. We'll be right back after the break. Stick around.
Call the Three Guys Rant now.
Would you like to comment? Get on the radio.
Check out our website at www.the3guysrant.com.
The Three Guys Rant.
Make your team look like pros with custom lineup cards. Whether you are a travel team, rec team, all-star team, or just some old guys playing slow pitch, we can make your team look a little better with some custom lineup cards. For the umpire, for the opponent, for the scorekeeper, for the dugout, no matter where your lineup card goes, you will look like a big league team with your team logo and name on top of your personalized lineup card. Just visit CustomLineupCards.com. With the best prices in town, you are sure to hit a home run with us. Visit CustomLineupCards.com and go pro.
Number one. Number one.
Is that a stutter or as high as you can count?
I was ordering number one.
Everybody's asking for number one.
Great, another fancy bottle.
These guys are true artists. Never compromise integrity. They make tequila
Come
in the
on.
old-fashioned way. Never mass produced.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying have the number one. Anything less is number two. Number one, tequila.
It's hot out here. I need a drink.
Have a mucho macho michelada. What's a michelada? Michelada is a Mexican Bloody Mary made with beer. All you have to do is get bucket-sized michelada, open it up, pour it in your favorite beer, and you're good.
What if you don't like beer?
You can use it in lemon lime soda, vodka with lime, or tequila with lemon lime soda.
Sounds delicious.
Where do you find it? You can find it at your favorite store, or you can go to muchomachomichelada.com.
Find us on Twitter and Facebook.
Hey everybody, it's Kiara Lynn Ford, and I'm listening to Rant Radio Network.
Streaming live from Los Angeles and worldwide, the Three Guys Rant with Arvin, Mike, and Phil. Check out our website at www.the3guysrant.com. The Three Guys Rant starts now.
All right, we're back from the break. We've been talking about Facebook Adam Richmond. I got another topic here because this one, and this is for both of you. Arvin considers himself a ladies' man.
No, it's funny that you bring that up because I want to talk about my weekend.
He considers himself a lady in public.
Now, Mike.
And what?
Oh, in the bedroom, but go ahead.
How would you know?
As long as I've known Mike.
Because you're my slore.
Mike, well, that's funny because Mike is a man whore. Okay.
Whoa. Used to be.
And if there is a notch system out there,
if we ever took a black light to this place, it'd be all over his face.
Be that as it may, that's filthy. There's a woman out there who, her name is Gwyneth Montenegro.
Ooh, I like her already.
I know you do. I sent down on the picture. We'll see if he posted.
A lo mejor tiene el Montenegro.
Well, she has been an escort for the last 12 years and claims she's written a book. She claims to have a diary.
That's not the $1 million stripper, is it?
No.
Okay.
10,091 men that she has bedded in the last 12 years. Now, I bring this up because
by
hold on,
Star Wars and basketball numbers, that's kind of low.
I understand that, but here's the thing: where Mike's turned on and you're rubbing your nipples, I did the math.
I have a sensation.
Okay,
I can't explain.
That means she slept with 841 men a year.
She's a little funny looking, but it's not a deal
16
breaker.
a week, or 2.3 a day. So I call BS.
No, I've done 3 a day. It's doable.
7 days a week for 12 years?
I get crotch rot, but it's doable.
But you haven't done it. There's no sustainability there.
But I've seen the man you do now. I don't think she's talking about the same quality, bro.
Oh, you see, that's not bad like that.
Okay. So all I'm saying is, Can you bang 2.3 people a day, 7 days a week for 12 years?
So are we talking about just one pump penetration, or what are we talking
Well,
about?
I don't know. What I'm saying,
I don't
though,
think she posted the details.
okay, and
I need details.
where this number is skewed, we know that hormonally, 1 week a month, she was unavailable.
Okay, so you
Okay,
bump it
look.
up from 2.3
You know,
to
you know the
4.2.
most messed up part about that whole story?
That I did the math?
The
we
fact
weren't
that you sat there and did the math. You idiot. Who gives a crap?
Because I was astonished.
Well, Will Chamberlain thinks wrote that he betted 30,000 women in his lifetime.
Right, but they disproved that too because mathematically it was impossible.
Okay.
Well, didn't Gene Simmons come out and say he did like 100,000?
It's a number.
So
Right.
who cares?
You know-
she's probably selling books.
The saddest part.
Oh wait, she's a pilot too?
Yeah.
The saddest part is that I'm not one of those 10,000. That's the saddest part.
Then that would have been a one pump job.
There you go, baby.
Oh,
So what I'm saying, I'm still asking.
All I gotta say, Phil, is I like my women.
2.5 a day is what's wrong with that?
12 but for that's 12 years.
Okay.
That's like 40,000 days.
Phil.
So what?
Or 4,000 days.
What's your problem?
It's not possible.
All I gotta say is I like my women like I like my milk, spoiled and chunky.
You don't say that it's not possible because you're
I'm
trying
not
you're trying to compare your sex
Hey,
life.
I'm
to-
not
to
condemning
hers.
her. Okay, I applaud her. But I'm just, how the hell?
Just because you know that deep down in your heart you couldn't hit that 2.5 times a day doesn't mean that 2.5 different men can do it.
You know what?
Right.
I just have one question. I'm wondering what her meat curtains look like after 10,000 men.
All I'm saying is that she, because part of the thing, she went on to say how
The
she
surgery for
charged,
that.
500 and 900 an
I
hour.
don't think it's sunk in yet.
What it did, and I'm just I glazed right over it.
Okay,
It's
we
gone.
can call them
Just
meat
gone.
flaps. How about meat
It's
flaps?
gone. But come on, even at 3 a day, she'd have to get from John to escort to escort.
Bro,
I don't
okay,
like being called a John.
so-
Not if they're
How-
all in the same hotel.
Not only that, how does it? The average man lasts listen, like in America, like 4 or 5 minutes, some crap like that.
You know what,
So,
it-
what the hell?
Yeah.
So she's working for 12 minutes a day. Oh my god!
You know what? It's a good thing I'm from Mexico then.
so so she's really putting in work for 12 minutes a day.
she'd
Come on,
have
man.
to move on. What I'm saying is, at 500 to 900 bucks an hour, she's not jumping from bed to bed.
You know what? You guys are missing the fact that she might be doing all three men at the same time.
Every day?
3-4 days out of the week. She does them all in one day. She's good for 6.
Okay.
And she doesn't have to work the weekend.
That's right. That is an entrepreneurial if I've ever heard one.
Entrepreneurial. Is that a new word of the day?
You mean she's an entrepreneur?
No, he wants to be Puerto Rican. He wants to be Puerto Rican. Entrepreneur.
Wow. You know what? Okay. So, Gwyneth Montenegro, we love you. If you ever hear this, please call in. We'd love to talk to you. All right. Mikey, it's all yours, bro.
Oh, I don't want him. I don't want him.
I said it, not he.
Oh, same thing. Let's see what I want to talk about. Okay. I'm going to go see this movie. I haven't been to the movies in a while, but I'm going to go see Sex Tape.
Are you hoping you're in it?
No, I'm not in it. But this is the first time, apparently, that Cameron Diaz is naked on camera.
I don't get it, though.
I don't have any interest in seeing
I don't
her
like
naked.
her.
And there's something about her, man.
Okay,
I'm
there's
not saying she's the most attractive woman in the world. There's something about her.
That woman
Just
does
her
absolutely
attitude.
nothing for me. If you go back to The Mask, she was smoking
See,
hot
that's
in
what
that.
I say. That's the only, and I don't know what the hell was it about.
but how
her
many
in The
years
Mask?
ago was
it's,
that?
It's like from The Mask.
How many years ago was that? So she was. I mean, she was.
I don't know.
Good 15 years ago.
So
But
Probably.
even whatever movie she did after that, she didn't look that good.
In all fairness, though, the premise of that movie
In The Mask, I thought she was Mexican.
You know, what about Bad Teacher? Did anybody see Bad Teacher?
No.
I didn't see it. Was it any good?
Apparently, the engineer did.
Oh,
Because supposedly that was pretty raunchy, but
What was it
never saw
about? I probably did.
a bad teacher.
She was a teacher, but she was
A
bad.
And that's how we do movie reviews here, huh?
That's right.
That's how we do movie reviews here.
Go see Bad Teacher. It's about a teacher that is bad. And if you go see Sex Tape, it's about
You know what? She looks pretty
a
good
tape
there.
with some sex.
But she looks more like a porn actress there than an actual actress.
So all of a sudden, that's a bad thing to you?
No. I'm having visuals right now.
Okay,
Just
but let's talk about
continue.
something semi-serious for a minute. We know what's happening down the border. We have all these immigrants coming
Ooh,
across.
that's ugly. You want to go there?
Yeah, no, but I mean,
we got 2 minutes.
We can do it lightheartedly. You know, we can make fun of people.
Okay.
No, what? It's going to be the first time? But it's kind of messed up in a sense. But I wanted to say it's kind of messed up in a sense that, you know, we have all these people coming in and we don't know what to do with them.
But we've been having that problem forever.
No, but it's different now because they're coming from Central America. If you're coming from Mexico, they'll bust your ass right back to Tijuana.
Right.
If you're from Central America, they got to process you here. You got to go to court. They basically give you a slap on the wrist, and they give you a summons. You got to come to court, and they let you go.
And you get to stay in the country.
Yeah, who the hell is going to go back to court? Oh, I'm here for this ticket. Anyways, but they're finding a lot of families. So my solution, in case the president's listening, because I've heard he's an avid listener of our show.
Well, you know, like I said 2 shows ago, this is the president's favorite show.
So if it's a whole family unit, mom, dad, and kids, ship them back.
Because they're together?
Yeah, because, you know, they're together. If
That's
it's just the
Mike
kids.
at the3guysrant.com.
If it's just the kids.
Mike at the3guysrant.com.
If it's just the kids, let's help them out a little bit and then, you know, see what we can do.
So
Wait, what
you
did
want
you
to help
say?
the
I'm sorry.
kids. You want to help the kids, let them stay. So mom and dad can sneak in 2 weeks later and be a family unit. But if they come together,
send them back.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Or you know what? We can put the kids to work here.
Oh, that's good.
While their families get here.
So let's go back to child labor. Is that what you're
I was
talking
going
about?
to say. Because, you know, normally you can't work here.
That's the problem, that they still get hired. So that's what keeps coming. So is the problem them or the companies that hire them?
Wow.
Boy, yeah, Phil's
I say it's the companies that hire them.
Phil is like Neo in the Matrix right now, man. He's dodging and
I know.
I don't know what else.
I don't know why he doesn't want to say anything.
Come on, Phil.
For the first
Interact.
time.
Interact. Get involved.
I told Mike
Come on.
because it's a messed up situation.
Phil, that's why this is called Rent. What is it?
Really absurd news and talk?
Yeah, whatever that was.
Oh, by the way, them Murrieta listeners, if you guys hear it, you're idiots.
El show de las tres comadres. Ahorita regresamos.
The Three Guys Rant.
What's wrong? I can't stop craving a cigarette. I just quit. Hey, what are you smoking on?
Oh, this? Best e-juice on the planet. Burst of flavor, of course.
What's that?
Only the best alternative to smoking with a great flavor. It has a burst of flavor in every puff.
Well, does it have nicotine?
It comes in different levels, including 0. They have 20 flavors and more coming. All the products are made in the U.S. Check them out at www.burstoflavor.com or call them at 855-WE-BURST.
Hey, let's burst together.
It's not just flavor, it's an experience. Cigarettes, you've met your match.
It's one thing to own a business. It's another to promote it. That's why thousands of business owners rely on Monster Marketing Group. Design, print, mail, custom mailers, all for as little as 29 cents delivered. That includes postage. Send to a neighborhood, zip code, or an entire city. With just a simple call, 888-49-MONSTER, you can easily promote your business, sales, events, grand openings, send coupons, and much more.
Your mail delivers in as little as 5 days. No dealing with the mailing list or paperwork. Monster Marketing does all the heavy lifting. Get started now by calling 888-49-MONSTER or go to monsterng.com.
Monster Marketing Group. We deliver, we give you results, we can prove it.
The experts know that for pastry, Baker's Bodega has it all. Exclusive brands like Westco Bank Mart, Satin Ice, and Pastry Pride. One-on-one day seminars for cake decorating and gelatin art. So for our service, wide range of ingredients and supplies, and for the low prices, Baker's Bodega has it all. But you don't need to be an expert. Baker's Bodega, 7869 Paramount Boulevard in Pico Rivera. Come, we're waiting for you.
Buenos dias, buenas tardes, and a big old howdy, y'all. This is the Red Mexican Alex Raimundo with my amigos, the Three Guys Ranting, not to be confused with Three Guys Panting. That was me outside your window the other night, ladies.
Streaming live from Los Angeles and worldwide, the Three Guys Rant with Arvin, Mike, and Phil. Hot topics and headlines. Love doctors. Politics. The Three Guys Rant starts now.
The Three Guys Rant.
Hey, ya llegamos. Hey, anyways, you listen to the Three Guys Rant. You can check us out live or stream us live at the threeguysrant.com, or you can go to irantradio.com. And you can look at our ugly mugs. You'll see why we're in radio, not on TV or commercials.
What do you call this? Just cameras in here.
I know, but they have to click and actually choose to see us. Anyways, you know what I want to talk about real quick?
No, please do
you
tell.
know what? Hobby Lobby.
That must mean something completely different to you, because
What? No, not decision by the Supreme Court.
Arvin,
Arvin doesn't
come
know.
on, man. That involves SCOTUS. You know, Arvin couldn't even define that.
I love those things. They're delicious on a Sunday morning with coffee.
All right. So, so the Supreme Court said that they don't have to participate in the part of the Obamacare mandate that they have to provide birth control to the female employees, okay? Because of the religious beliefs, and it's a privately held company. And what kind of BS is that?
They're saying that they don't have to.
They don't have to.
But what if the employees want it?
They can go and get it from the government or buy it on their own.
That's what Planned Parenthood is for.
Right. No,
According to
but,
them.
but we don't want Planned Parenthood. But anyways, but then it turns out, okay, on the male side, they can still get Viagra, their employees. You know, that's still approved. And they can still get vasectomies. So they can get their nutsack cut.
Is the president of this company man?
Yes.
Good for him.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying is it doesn't apply to male, only to women.
Yeah, but the world's always been based that way.
Right. But then
Phil, that doesn't make it right, Phil.
Right. 20 wrongs don't make it right.
Got it.
Or something like that. Feed me once. Anyways. Wow. So, and then it turns out that a big chunk of their retirement plan, something like $73 million, they invest in companies that produce birth control, from IUDs to drugs and even the morning after pill. So to me,
what?
They want to have it both ways. And it's BS. And I think the Supreme Court should eat a bullet.
Phil, Mikey, there's nothing wrong with taking it both ways. I'm just saying.
So anyways, I thought that was the biggest crock this week. The Supreme Court screwing things up like always. And
I was more bothered with the fact how they're allowing, again, they're not impeding their religion. They're not
Right.
telling them what they have to believe. It's simply an opportunity for their workers to have access to something that for most of them who don't have coverage, I read an article that said, I guess the IUD for their average minimum wage employee, it's a full month's salary is what it would cost. So I'm with you on the hypocrisy. I don't think that, what's funny is they don't want this government program, but they want the other one.
Right.
So that's the part that I always have issue with.
If Obama's listening, he should make it rain with birth control. Just have planes driving around all over the sea, just dropping birth control.
You realize you're an idiot, right?
You know what? But that'd be a good world to live in.
You realize that Don Julian can't blink you out enough, right? He can't hit the button on you. I mean, your level of ignorance sometimes is why? It rolls off your tongue. Why?
It's a gift, Phil. It's a gift.
It must be. But anyways, I mean, I just don't get it, man. But it is what it is. So if you're a female and you work for Hobby Lobby, you're screwed. But don't get pregnant.
I was going to say, don't get pregnant.
Caller, are you there?
Yes.
Welcome on air with the Three Guys Rant. What's your comment?
Well, actually, I was calling to comment on the Hobby Lobby.
Uh-oh.
And I actually have this third echo going on my phone. But it's to my understanding that there's 12 contraceptions listed in Obamacare. And 8 of them are pre-conception, 4 of them are post-conception. And the Hobby Lobby is providing for the pre-conception, just not for post-conception, because the post-conception is, the post-conception is what inflicts the religion.
See, that's a whole
Are
different.
provided, certain methods. They are making that available. It's the sports that conflict with the religion that they're having a problem with.
See, and if that's the case, that's a whole different animal then. Mikey, your argument becomes a little more challenging on our beliefs because if they, you and I have talked about this before, that if they're providing preconception and people don't properly plan, I can understand why some people have moral beliefs against the
I didn't read that
post-conception.
in the ruling. I mean, are you saying that that's exactly what the ruling said? Because I don't remember reading that in the ruling.
And caller, just for the record, we're not the sharpest tools in the shed, so I'm sure we missed that part. So if that's fact, thanks for calling in.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right. So, if that's the case, I pulled an Arvin, but I didn't read that in the ruling.
You know what, though? We will look that up.
Yeah, we'll look that up
that's
because
interesting.
I was reading it and it didn't say anything about that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because they're
I
saying,
was waiting for a reply
No,
from
because
her.
what they're saying is contraception.
Right.
Contraception is what you use prior to being pregnant.
Right.
If you Plan B is not contraception. It's basically an abortion pill.
Right.
So that's not contraception. So and the ruling talks about contraceptions. It has nothing to do with post. But anyways, here we go. Man making decisions for women, which is the way it should be in the home, not in the government. That's it.
Wow.
That's all I got to say about that.
Mikey, who runs your house?
Me. That's who.
Who's the footer putter downer?
That's me.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I got nothing, man. I know better than that.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. World Cup, man. World Cup fever. Is it gone because the USA and Mexico?
You know what's
is gone?
funny is it almost feels like the air is left the room.
I don't know. I'm still gonna watch it, but
first Mexico sucked, and
that's right. Your microphone
Your
just got turned off, Phil.
sucked. So it'll get picked up on the other mics, and then the U.S. tragically lost.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's a difference.
Very much so.
I thought a loss, win is a win.
Well, nobody really thought the United States was going to get this far.
Right.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
Which I'm hardly
Okay,
ever
so-
wrong. But I'd heard that their bench warmers were better than the elite players we had on the U.S. team.
Who's?
The team we played yesterday.
Belgium.
Yes.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
Well, I mean, Belgium, I think, was ranked like number 5 in the world.
Right.
So, I mean, they're a good team all around.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, it's based on your citizenship. So if you're an American citizen, you can try to be on the team, right? That's the way. Is that the way it works?
What the hell are you talking about, man?
If you're an American citizen,
Where the hell he's talking about World Cup, man?
right? So I'm talking about for future reference, 4 years from now, 8 years from now, to
How
try to win
about,
this.
how about we talk about now that Mexico sucked and blew?
Thank you, Alan. Thank you, Alan.
It doesn't matter. It has nothing to do with citizenship. You can.
Did my mic back?
If you're French, you
yeah.
can't play for the American team, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, you can.
Isn't it based on your citizenship?
No,
Phil.
It's just like when we doing like with the Olympics, for instance. It's the same concept.
Right.
Okay, Pau Gasol plays here for the Lakers. He chooses to play for Spain, but he can play for Team USA.
I think Phil's Googling.
Has nothing to do with
I'm pretty
citizenship.
sure it's based on the citizenship. Anyways, continue with what you were
As far
saying.
as I know, it's based on citizenship.
See? That comes from the Mexican in the booth. The reason I'm
No.
saying that is, you know what? We have Marines, Army, Navy all over the world. They should populate so we can get a better soccer team.
It's amazing how your mind works, man.
You know, it's unreal how he goes off. I mean,
We went from World Cup to citizenship
Okay.
to Marines and Navy and
Hitler.
Army screwing around the world.
hey, Hitler over here wants the perfect race just so we can win a soccer game.
Yeah, but they don't have to be white. They just have to be winners. That's all I want.
Wow.
Big, proud, juicy wieners.
As far as I think,
Arvin at 3guysrant.com.
He likes the juicy
Some people have
wieners.
dual citizenship, but I think Alan's right. You do have to be from that country to play on
Really?
the team
All right.
when it's in World Cup.
Okay.
When it's in World Cup.
Thank
so.
you, Phil. I knew I was right. Like I said, I'm
Let's
hardly
make it
ever wrong.
crazy. I said it appears that way.
So, but the game yesterday had really huge numbers in viewerships and streaming. Apparently, a lot of people were at work or using their smartphone.
well,
and
because
just
to your
streaming.
point, though, I don't think anybody thought the U.S. I mean, everybody knew
I'm
Mexico
sorry,
was going to
really-
lose on Sunday.
Really big
Yeah.
numbers in what?
Viewership, especially
Or
on streaming. So people were using their devices.
So, okay, never mind. Go ahead.
What?
It almost sounds like the same thing to me. You're saying people were watching.
No, no, but I'm talking about streaming, where they're using devices versus being at home on TV or,
Okay.
you know.
I know you guys can't hear it right now. That was kind of freaky. My phone just went nuts. And I thought Alan was jacking with my phone because I was insulting Team Mexico again. But apparently there's an Amber Alert here in the neighborhood. So just ignore me.
I'm crazy. All right. Again, this is the Three Guys Rant. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure to check us out at the3guysrant.com.
Transmitiendo en vivo en Los Ángeles y alrededor del mundo. Would you like to comment? Get on the radio.
Check out our website at www.the3guysrant.com.
The Three Guys Rant.
If the truth hurts, then AM 1050 KCAA can be a real pain.
Hi, I'm Paul Lane, host of the KCAA Morning Show, and I'd like to take a few seconds to tell you about pollen bursts. You may not know, but I've been confined to a wheelchair for over 20 years, and I've always looked for ways to increase my energy, mental clarity, and just feel good. Well, I found it in pollen bursts. It's natural, delicious, and easy to take, and I think you should try some too. To find out more, email me at paul@kcaaradio.com. That's paul@kcaaradio.com. Hey, join me so we can burst together.
We are the Three Guys Rant with Arvin, Mike, and Phil.
Make sure to check us out every week at the3guysrant.com.
And you'll find out what they say we're faces for radio and voices for the deaf.
Damn right. Have you seen yourself lately?
Hey, I'm audio candy.
All right. Always tune in each week so you can hear the really absurd news and talk with the Three Guys Rant. Arvin, how do they reach us?
Call us at 855-69-3-GUYS. 855-69-3-GUYS.
Add some crazy flavor to your vape pen. You're looking for something new and exciting in liquid vapor? Go to Crazy Cloud's e-juice. Find them at burstoflavor.com and try any of the new 12 flavors they have available. Blueberry, mint, raspberry, chocolate, gummy bear, hemp, watermelon, cola, orange, pina colada, coconut, or Red Bully. Call us today at 855-WE-BURST or visit us at burstoflavor.com and order yours today.
Hey, what's going on? This is Frank Palangi here. You're listening to the Three Guys Rant radio show. Rock on.
Streaming live from Los Angeles and worldwide, The Three Guys Rant with Arvin, Mike, and Phil. Check out our website at www.the3guysrant.com. The Three Guys Rant starts now.
All right, we're back from the break. I want to give a shout out to the special world shipper that visited us today. They said they were going to be listening in, so we want to give a shout out to them. Guys, I want to close the show.
And where can they hear us?
You tell me.
NBC News Radio, KCAA, 1050 AM.
I want to give a shout. I want to. This one's for Mike.
What is it? Shout out segment?
No, it's for my Second Amendment friends. What's so funny is how more and more places are having to put up a sign. Please don't bring your gun.
Right
now, I understand that.
Shouldn't we have one of those here now that you say that?
What's funny? I understand people are gun crazy. Okay,
there's a couple crazies in this room.
When Target. Okay, what I don't understand is you're at home and you're a hillbilly somewhere in, I don't know, Mississippi. And
MISS.
And you run out of toilet paper or corn husk or whatever it is you use. And
corn husk?
Honey, we got to go get some toilet paper. Let me grab the shotgun. What the hell do you need to take a gun into Target for?
Well, there's those wild burros out there. Might have
These
to put
people
one
are
down.
idiots, man. I don't get it. I've seen pictures online where
The
dad
gun
is walking the daughters through the park and he's got an M16 strapped to his back.
Well, yeah.
What the hell is that about?
What are you waiting for?
Well, he wants to make sure nobody takes his little honeypot.
You know what? If you can't
Armageddon coming?
protect your family without a gun, you're a moron.
You
should eat a bullet, actually. All right?
Adam
That's
Jr.,
Mike
take it
at
easy.
the3guysrant.com.
I'm just saying, it's gotten ridiculous, and you see more and more of this. There was a coffee shop the
Right.
other day asking people, "Could you please not?" And I can no.
Because
that one-
Starbucks did that,
well,
too.
See, and I understand. I've been at some of those lines in the morning. There are some very nasty people in line in the morning. I
Right.
don't want people coming in with guns to buy coffee.
If you have a gun, you shouldn't be buying coffee first thing in the morning. Let's start
I
there.
don't understand it, man.
But what I'm saying is, again, I'm asking, at what point do you get up in the morning and say, "Vieja, ¿dónde está mi pistola? I got to go get a coffee." I mean, do we live in Darfur?
You know
There's a
what?
bunch
If
of-
it was first thing in the morning, I'd be like, "Vieja, aquí está mi pistola. Don't let it go to waste."
Okay.
Wait, that's completely different.
I'm just saying that we don't
Sería
live
pistolita
in a
number one.
war-torn country.
I don't understand. You know, I understand. Okay, right to bear arms, whatever. I'm not going to argue that right now. We don't have enough time, but you don't really. I mean, you got to make a statement. You look ridiculous walking the
But
streets.
more
with
and
an
more, have you
M16.
seen these guys?
Yes.
They're everywhere these days, taking
Right.
them into restaurants, taking them into coffee shops, and Target.
Because they mean business.
What business do they
Well,
mean?
somebody's going to get hurt accidentally.
That's the problem.
And
Okay, but
then it's going to be
Arizona's had that in effect for years. And I don't think there's ever been, let me just go outside and start spraying stupidly.
Arizona doesn't have people walking around with M16 strapped to their chest.
The first time I had ever gone to Arizona, I got off, went into a 7-Eleven.
Okay, hold on. In all
There was
fairness-
people that had
in all
handguns
fairness,
on their waist.
Aren't
Well, I
you the
think it's
same one that just finished getting racially...
Racially?
No,
racially profiled.
Thank you. At a convenience store near the studio.
And I was in a suit that day.
So the fact that people with guns came up to you in Arizona?
I don't know if Arizona is an open carry state. Yeah, because it stays like that you can carry as long as it's not concealed.
There we go.
But Texas, everybody in Texas from the time you're baptized
I
as a
know.
1-year-old has a gun.
Because
And they
you-
don't have this problem.
Because you never know when you're going to go see Ricky Bobby and he's
But-
got the big yard and you want to shoot some watermelons in
You
the
know,
backyard.
along those lines, Open Carry Texas, that organization, is boycotting Target.
Are they really?
Yeah, they made.
I didn't realize
they had a
that.
press release. This
Now, I
morning.
know that somebody was pissed the other day, and I was going to defer to Mike on this one. It was about a week ago that one of the groups that was openly carried, and the NRA, I think, came out and made a statement that wasn't necessarily saying we condone what you're doing because it looks foolish.
I do remember that, but I'm not sure.
And before the
what it was.
NRA and somebody
You're right.
has a heart attack. Was it the NRA that did that?
The NRA kind of backpedaled a little bit.
Made a statement that they weren't necessarily thrilled with all the negative publicity.
Yeah, and I can't remember the group, but yeah, because I know the media
Wow,
latched onto
that guy's
it.
gun
Saying
is
it
bigger
was
than him.
the first time that the NRA actually made a statement like that.
So I don't understand.
Can you walk into a bar at 12:30 at night with one of those guns and nobody's going to say nothing?
But that's what I'm asking
You know what?
you.
It depends though, because I know in states where you can get a concealed weapons permit,
Right.
which
would be
part of the
Calif-
thing is you cannot take it into a bar. There's places where you're not supposed to take your gun, even if you're a
Well,
permit.
they do that here, right? You can get a concealed weapon permit here.
You gotta be connected and have some money. It's very difficult. But yes,
Oh,
you can
yeah.
apply for one.
That's hot. Like I know Edward James almost has one here in California.
Right.
I don't know who else besides him has one, but
It's quite, a lot of celebrities and
Right.
stuff, you know.
Okay, but I can understand some of the celebrities. But again, it's a concealed weapon
Right.
for their safety. Not an M16 strapped to your chest to go get a coffee.
You know what?
And double latte.
To be honest, if I'm out and about, I would rather be in an open carry state.
Of course you would.
Than a concealed weapon state?
Right. Because at least in
You know?
theory, I know you're packing.
Right.
Because in my case, everywhere I go, I'm packing. But, you know.
You know what? I don't know what happened to that sound effect. Apparently, he's not on point
So
today.
I'm not so sure that being in an open carry state is so bad. Other than I don't want to see people carrying an M16 or some sort of semi-automatic rifle around.
But again, and all I'm saying is, again, if I go to Target, because, you know, you need some toilet paper and some cold cuts for the weekend, I don't want to see some dumbass, oops, there goes the button, with an M16 strapped to his chest because he wants to, you know.
Plus, you know, if
Is
you
there,
have,
is there an age restriction?
Well, you
Like
gotta
can a
be-
16-year-old walk
No,
around?
no.
You have to be 18.
You got to be 18, yeah.
Okay.
But well, in Washington, you have to be 21 to apply for a CCW. So I don't know. It varies by state. Then it could open up conversations. You know,
Oh,
I don't
yeah, look
want
at
to
that.
raise my. If you have a little kid, right, and you haven't had a discussion
Look at
about
that, look at
guns
that.
or whatever, and you walk into a store to do your shopping, and there's 20 people walking around with guns
You
strapped
mean
to
like
their
that?
backs.
You're like, come with me, boys.
but
I gotta
right,
go
and
get
you
me
know,
my
that brings
pack
up
of
a good
Oreo
point.
So now-
cookies.
They attack the video game industry.
Right.
They attack all these things about violence. But you're right. So all of a sudden, you're out just doing some basic grocery shopping, and four of these guys walk in with their guns. What message does that send to the kids?
Right, now I got to have a discussion with my son about, you know, whether it's their rights. He may be young. He may be too young to understand. So he may think that something's going on that is wrong. I mean, it's just, to me, it's ridiculous, man.
Again, all I'm asking is, don't bring it to Target and don't
Right.
bring it to Starbucks. I don't want to worry about the guy not getting the extra shot or the red eye, or is somebody who wants to go in and beat Arvin's record of having, how many shots was it? 27 or 52 shots?
60.
60
Oh,
shots.
no. I'm sorry. I think the last one was up to 120.
Okay, so.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Arvin, quit packing the heat, baby.
I can't. I gotta pack heat.
Le gustan los juicy wieners.
All day long, I'll pack heat, and I'm ready to go big bang.
Have a great 4th, everybody.
And happy birthday, Mike.
Happy birthday,
That's right.
Mike. Born on the
Happy
4th of
birthday to
July,
me.
but not an American. All right.
The Three Guys Rant.
Real Estate Rant and AGR Realtors are proud supporters of Michael Aguilar and Associates, advocates for stroke awareness and integrative healthcare.
In February 2012, I suffered a stroke due to high blood pressure. I was rushed to the hospital where I was admitted for the next 30 days. I was initially told I may have to stay in the hospital for about 3 months, but I made rapid improvements in my recuperation and continued to improve to this day.
When Michael left the hospital, he did not have insurance to cover his rehabilitation, so he focused on integrative healthcare to get better. At the end of 2013, seeing a need for stroke awareness, Michael started his own company, Michael Aguilar and Associates, to focus on creating awareness about the dangers of high blood pressure and stroke.
If you would like more information, please call me at 562-464-7297, or you can visit my website at www.strokeawareness101.com.
Michael Aguilar and Associates, creating awareness and saving lives one person at a time.
Number one. Number one.
Is that a stutter or as high as you can count?
I was ordering number one.
Everybody's asking for number one.
Great, another fancy bottle.
These guys are true artists. Never compromise integrity. They make.
What are you guys studying? What are you doing? English? That's fucking cheating. It's like, what are you studying? Breathing? I'm doing extra credit. Look. You already know English. That's kind of fucking cheating, I think. It's like, are you studying being black? No. It's the same fucking thing. Hey, but at least you get the degree faster. How about you? What are you studying?
Going to school for game design.
For, excuse me?
Gaming design.
Gaming design? Like doing game stuff? Oh, that's cool. You're not even Asian, so that's good. Are there any Asians or Indians here that can help her? What are you studying, baby? Pardon me? Vocal performance? And you're so shy. Got a feeling you're not going to graduate, babe. Hello, I would like to say something. What the fuck is she saying? That's good. Now that's a fucking challenge. You speak English perfectly and you studying English. She's majoring in vocal performance and fucking the bitch don't say shit. That is a challenge. I'm proud of you. You ain't gonna graduate, but I'm proud of you.